On Wednesday, the Hot Springs School District School Board voted to refer an employee that paid themselves over $13,000 to the proper law enforcement agency.
All in favor of that motion, say aye or raise your hand. Unanimous. That motion passed.
An audit of the employee was conducted from June 2024 to July 2025, which found evidence that suggested the employee had paid themselves through payroll advances, using the school credit card, and for medical expenses. The board began the meeting by addressing questions that they had received through the online portal they opened. Barkley Flynn, business manager/district clerk, addressed the question of whether the board knew of the credit card transactions made by the employee.
The administration and board were not aware of any personal charges on these cards, and this practice was not authorized by anyone, or it would not have been.
Roughly 50 community members came to the meeting. Several asked the board why the findings in the audit were vague and if the board could further look into transactions made by the employee.
Are there any plans whatsoever to look into the other cards in the other years? I mean, when you open up your refrigerator and you find one rotten thing, chances are there's more than one rotten thing in your refrigerator.
Ricky DePoe, board chairman, stated that the board only looked into 1 year due to cost and lack of prior knowledge.
The decision to look into only 1 year is based on the fact that they did not know if there was a widespread financial impropriety of limited error in judgment. Before the district incurred the substantial cost of a forensic audit, we wanted to know what we're dealing with.
Community members also questioned why the annual audit of the school, which cost roughly $20,000, didn't find the inconsistencies with the employee.
But if an audit does not catch that an employee is spending thousands of dollars a month on a credit card for their own personal expenses, if an audit does not catch that that employee is then taking their own money and depositing it into the school account, supposedly, that audit is not worth $20,000.
Flynn responded that the annual audit still fulfills a need for the school.
Is really effective in doing other things than catching blatant activity.
Okay.
The audit is really effective at retraining personnel. If they're not doing two-person counts, the auditor is going to say, hey, you need to do this. And it really helps us be sharper and better. So in that way, this audit has value.
The board will now write a formal referral to law enforcement under the advisement of the school district's legal counsel. In Hot Springs, I'm Zach Volheim, MTN News.